Hi friends, I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to another sketchbook session video. I'll link the playlist for this series in the description area if you haven't watched any of the other videos. For this video, I feel like having a loose, fun play session. I haven't used these small gel plates in a while, so I thought it'd be fun to see what I could create with them. This one is 6 inches by 6 inches, and this one is 3 inches by 5 inches. Also, I brought out paints in a muted color palette, which I haven't used in a while. I'll go over any other supplies during the sketching session, so let's get started. I will put the name of the paints at the bottom of the screen in case I forget to mention it. This is a new bottle of Blick's matte acrylic paint in amethyst. In the spirit of this play session, I'm pouring the paint right on the page. I'll be working on 2 pages at once. While waiting for the paint to dry or to figure out my next move on a page, I can work on the adjoining page. For a change, I'm not painting the ground color all the way to the edges on all the pages that I work on in this session. The paint edges will be uneven. I decided to leave one of the plastic covers that came with the gel plates. I want to see if it's easier for me to handle when using it as a stamp. This circle is a good example of how an image looks different if a gel plate is used rather than just painting it with a brush. There's good texture on this image. You couldn't get the same texture if you used a brush. It takes a simple shape and elevates it. A benefit of using gel plates as a stamp is that you can easily line it up if you want to stamp over the image again. Another benefit is that you can place the gel plate on top of an image to gauge the placement of any accents that will be stamped on top. Switching things up a bit, I decided to use a brayer to move the paint around the page. It gives a different look. I put too much paint on this page, so the brayer is able to pick up some of it and apply it to the adjoining page. This is the benefit of using a sketchbook to hash out ideas before working on a canvas. Nimbus Gray was too light of a color to use for the small X's. The X's blended into the ground color. The amethyst X's are light as well, but I think those X's stand out a bit more due to the purplish hue. Using yellow oxide instead for the small X's is a better choice. I thought the sketching session was done, but I had another idea. I don't think I've tried using paint pens on a gel plate before. I brought out this white Posca paint pen in size PC-5M because it has a medium point. I thought it would work well on the gel plate and give a line with a good line weight. As you can see, the paint spread out too much. At first I thought it was a case of user error, so I gave it another try. I lightly tapped down the gel plate where the white lines were located, thinking this technique may work, but I got the same results. I decided to try this black Posca paint pen in size PC-3M that has a smaller nib. I'll use it on the other page. I got a better result with this pen, so I'll continue to use it on this page and the next. I brought out another Posca paint pen in size PC3M, but in white. This time the line is sharper than it was with the larger pen. To add more detail to the left page and to somewhat camouflage the first white lines, I brought out the black Posca paint pen to add more lines slightly off center from the white ones. I hope you enjoyed and learned something from this sketchbook session. It was fun for me to play and not to have a concrete plan going into it. I was able to try out a few different color combinations and techniques. Right now, I'm not sure how I'm going to use any of these design ideas from these sketches, and that's okay. Sometimes it's good just to play. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch this video. I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.